Hello and welcome back to the Blood Red channel, where today we're going to be ranking every Liverpool FC home kit of the Premier League era, from bin it to the all-time greats. Kicking straight off with the inception of the Premier League in the 1992-93 season, Liverpool's home kit for the inaugural campaign left a lot to be desired. With three large white stripes on the shoulder and one of the weaker badge designs of the kits we'll be looking at today, this first shirt finds itself ranked in the unwearable tier. The next entry for the Reds was worn for 2 seasons between 1993 and 1995, with designers doubling down on the white stripes for this one, shifting the badge into the middle and opting for a white collar. Sadly, these changes aren't enough to see this kit ranked anywhere outside of the unwearable tier. Liverpool's kit designers didn't miss with their next entry though, producing an iconic kit for the 1995-96 season, one which would see then Newcastle United manager Kevin Keegan slumped over the advertising hoardings in sheer admiration. This kit was of course worn by the Reds in their all-time classic 4-3 showdown against the Toon, and many a Liverpool fan will remember Stan Collymore wheeling away in celebration whilst wearing this shirt. This combination of memories and a fantastic kit design are enough to see this shirt ranked in the elite tier. From the beginning of the 1996 season until the end of the season in 1998, Liverpool stuck with the tried and tested white collar, but again underwent a change in badge, this time set against a white oval background. While not quite as memorable as the previous kit, this one is at least nice enough to sit in the wearable tier. 1998 until 2000 again saw the iconic LFC badge set against the white oval background, but this time much smaller and coupled with a smaller collar. This kit is not too dissimilar to the previous entry though, and as a result this one finds itself in the wearable tier. The first full Premier League season of the new millennium brought with it another brand new home kit for the Reds, with designers opting to revert back to the central badge, but this time on a much simpler shirt. The benefits of this simplicity are there for all to see with this kit, and memories of a treble win in the shirt alongside the stripped back design are enough for this kit to be the second so far to make it into the elite tier. All good things must come to an end though, and for the 02-03 and 03-04 seasons, it was a return to mediocrity in the kit department for Liverpool. Sticking with the central badge, but reverting back to the white around the collar proved to be a mistake, as this unmemorable kit finds itself ranked firmly in the unwearable tier. Thankfully though, it wasn't long before the Reds and their kit designers returned to form in emphatic fashion, with the 2004-2005 and 2005-2006 home kit going down as one for the ages. Perhaps it's due to the decision to go back to a more simplistic design with the badge on the left hand side, or perhaps it's due to the fond memories attached to the shirt following Istanbul, but this kit simply belongs in the all-time great tier. 2006 until 2008 saw one of the largest collars yet on a Liverpool shirt, and it was one that has often received mixed reviews. One thing this kit can be credited for is the introduction of a badge style that would become a mainstay for a number of the following seasons, and for that at the very least, this kit finds itself in the wearable tier. From 2008 until 2010, the Reds were once again adorned in a fairly simple design, with the 3 white Adidas stripes on the shoulders and the previous year's badge. The removal of the ever controversial collar and sticking with the solid badge design is enough to see this kit ranked 1 tier higher than the previous and into the elite tier. At the start of the 2010-2011 season, the final home kit to be in use for 2 seasons was introduced and brought with it a major change in the sponsor department. Standard Chartered took over from longtime partners Carlsberg, but sadly the first kit they put their names to wasn't the best in terms of design and finds itself ranked in the unwearable tier. The first one-season wonder home kit proved not to be particularly wondrous, as the club shifted to producing a new kit for each season at the start of the 2012-13 season. More changes were brought about, with a shift in manufacturer from Adidas to Warrior, as well as the introduction of a new badge which has remained to this day. Sadly, this great badge design is the only thing saving this kit, with the collar and yellow accents bringing this shirt down into the unwearable tier. The 2013-14 season brought with it improvements in both team performance and kit design, with one of the best collars on a Liverpool top so far, and the continued use of the retro badge design. This kit was memorable for so many reasons, after a rollercoaster Premier League season saw the Reds narrowly miss out on the top spot. But the fond memories are enough to see this kit ranked in the elite tier. But things came crashing back down to earth the following season, with white accents, a yellow badge, and very few of the fond memories that have benefited some of the other kits. This is the first Liverpool home kit of the Premier League era to go straight in the bin. 2015-16 was an improvement, with New Balance taking over from Warrior, and the yellow badge replaced by white to match the kit's accents and a much simpler design, enough to rank this kit in the wearable tier. But sadly the following year was again a disappointment, as the home kit for 2016-17 undid all the positive changes from the previous year, reverting back to yellow writing and badge, as well as introducing a button-up collar. All of these errors combined to make a kit that finds itself once again in the bin. But what a return to form 2017-18 brought with it, as New Balance stepped up their game and produced their best kit yet. Gone were the yellow accents, replaced again by white and a much deeper red look overall. The changes made and some great Champions League memories ensure that this kit finds itself ranked in the all-time great tier. The 2018-19 kit may trump the previous in terms of those UCL memories, with the Reds bringing home number 6 in this shirt, but the reintroduction of the infamous button-up collar means this one is kept in the wearable tier and no higher. The 2019-20 home kit brings with it fond memories from a different competition of course, as the Reds ended their wait for a first Premier League title in the shirt. The first kit to really own the yellow accenting with white sponsor, some of the finer details on the sleeves and the stripes on the body combined to make another all-time great kit. The 2020-21 season saw Liverpool's first night kit of the Premier League era, and while the green accenting on the collar and sleeves may not have been popular with everyone, the simplicity of the shirt really stood out. While the Reds had a poor season going by the lofty standards set in the previous two, the kit was again impressive, and Nike's debut was going straight into the elite tier. For the season just gone, Nike pushed the boat out a bit more, switching to all red on the collars and sleeves, and sticking with the white lettering and badge. The body of the kit also featured diagonal stripes, but the strange tint of red on the collar and sleeves keeps this kit in the wearable tier. Finally, next season's kit was revealed to a very mixed reception, with the stripped back design looking like the most simplistic of the Premier League era. But the look really works, with nothing but the traditional Liverpool red, aside from the white lettering and badge, making for a very clean and understated kit, which will find itself ranked in the elite tier. And there we have it, a definitive tier ranking of every Liverpool FC home kit of the Premier League era. Let us know which of these kits were your favourite and which ones you'd be sticking straight in the bin in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the Blood Red channel.